Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Fredrick Lee, and I want to tell you who I am, what I'm building, and why this podcast might be precisely what you didn't know you needed. This is the introductory episode of Leadership Lessons. It's my space, it's your space, it's our space for truth telling, leadership development, emotional growth, and building the kind of community that doesn't ask you to perform to belong. Let's start with the basics. I am 45. I am a gay black man with 5 college degrees, including a USC doctorate in organizational change and leadership. Go Trojans. But I'm not just a list of credentials. I have navigated complex environments, doubted myself, and questioned my worth while still showing up. Over the past 4 years, I have battled anxiety and depression. I've had mornings where I couldn't move. I've had nights where I couldn't sleep. Therapy truly saved my life and started me on this healing journey. I still procrastinate. I still second guess myself. I'm learning to be more visible on social media. I'm learning to be more consistent and to give myself grace when I mess up. I am a certified health and well-being coach, specializing in emotional intelligence. That's not just a coincidence. See, I studied emotional intelligence because I needed it myself. It changed my life and is now part of how I lead, coach, and live. I don't believe leadership is about titles or perfection. It's about truth. It's about alignment. It's about walking in your purpose even when your path feels unclear. I believe in emotional intelligence and social cognitive theory. I believe that what we have been through profoundly shapes how we think, feel, and behave, and that healing is leadership. I believe in vulnerability, in using your story as a bridge, in making space for others to feel safe, seen, and supported. I am committed to creating this environment because I did not always have that. Authentic leadership is rooted in empathy, accountability, and compassion. That is how I show up as a coach, consultant, speaker, and human being. I started this podcast because I wanted a space to speak honestly, not polished, not perfect, but real. This podcast exists because leadership is emotional and personal. For far too long, we have separated strategy from spirit, and I'm here to reconnect them. I've delayed this podcast for many months. We could even say for several years. I've overthought the format, and I've worried about who would listen. But I realized I needed to do this even if it was imperfect. So here we are. I'm showing up, and I hope you will too. Each episode will be solo for now, just me, you, and the truth. You can expect these episodes to run about 25-30 minutes. We'll talk about different frameworks from psychology and leadership theory, but we'll keep it real and reflective. I want every episode to be something you can feel and something you can use. You'll hear my story. You'll listen to lessons I have learned through struggle and growth. And you'll get something I call change moves. These are journaling prompts that help you take the insight and make it personal. This isn't just a podcast. It's a practice, a process, a place where growth is intentional. This podcast is for leaders in healthcare, education, nonprofit spaces, or corporate spaces. Black and brown professionals navigating identity and expectations, LGBTQ plus leaders or other marginalized leaders trying to lead authentically. It's for coaches, consultants, creatives, and change agents. It's for people in transition, between jobs, between identities or versions of themselves. If you're tired of surface level leadership talk and want something deeper, something real, this is for you. If you've ever felt like you had to perform instead of just be, this is your invitation to exhale. You belong here. So here's what I'm asking. Join me. Subscribe to the podcast and share it with someone who is on their healing journey. Even though I'm still learning to use social media, we're going to get there together. Start following me. Email me. DM me. Let us build something that supports your growth, not just your goals. Visit the website, MrChangeYourLife.com, if you want coaching, consulting, or a speaker who leads truthfully. And remember, change is constant, but your growth, that has to be intentional. I'm Dr. Fredrick Lee, and this is your leadership lesson.